Hello, this is Andrew, this is Hima, this is Roberto. We're just going to show a video about what we learned in class.
We interviewed a couple of students at the UNL's Multicultural Center about what they thought were some good qualities of teaching or leader, and here are their answers.
Mr. Grayson, why do you think it's important in education or how a teacher provides education to students?
I think it's important for a teacher to be available for his students, for a teacher to be able to provide different methods of explanation so then a student can understand in various ways. I think it's also important for a teacher to have enough patience for their students so then if they have a question during lecture, then they can stop and elaborate on that concept.
All right, so describe your vision for teaching, leadership, and learning.
Well, I feel like an individual that teaches something has to be, I guess, has to put in a lot of time into it, has to be very caring about what they teach, very passionate. Um, I feel like they have to kind of like lead by example again with that passion. They have to know what they're talking about, know how to, I guess, exhibit through their actions and morals and ethics and stuff like that. So I think that's what I would say.
All right, go.
Okay. What do you think are some good qualities that a teacher or a leader should have?
I feel something that's important to be a good teacher or leader is being able to listen to your student or whoever is, I guess, following you, because you need to be able to understand their situations to be able to help them. If you don't, if you don't know what's going on with them, then you're no good to them. So that's probably my number one quality, is being able to listen to your audience.
Thank you.
All right, what qualities should a teacher or a leader should have?
For my teachers, I like them to be understanding and also um, be flexible with their schedule when it comes to helping students. And I also like my professors to usually be graduate students. I just find it easier that way. They're still very understanding of undergraduate, and they just seem more willing to help to me. So I think graduate students have more energy and they give less homework because they have their own homework usually too. But yeah, I just like the way they teach more. So lots of energy, which I need because sometimes I get very bored in classes. So I need a teacher to keep me awake. But yeah.
So, what are good qualities that a teacher or leader should have?
I'm thinking I'm going off a leader, and I think that a good leader should be trustworthy, and a good leader should also be a good follower as well. They should be able to take advice from everyone else, and not only try to be stuck on their opinions, but they should take the advice from everyone and use that to lead the group in the right direction.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Number one, guarantee challenging, engaging, and intentional instruction.
It is important for teachers and leaders to create a challenging and engaging environment. Once you create that challenging and engaging environment, then you can have a situation where people are learning and they're actually learning how to do things instead of just sitting back and waiting for things to happen. I think that it helps learn and create and think critically. So that's probably the most important thing of having an engaging environment where everybody is learning together, even though they may be learning at different rates. But as long as everybody's learning, then you can have that learning environment in which the teachers and the students can learn.
Number two, ensure curricular pathways to success.
When I hear this, I like to think about a flower, right? Students are like a flower. They start off, before the flower blooms. So I think this is a great situation where if you ensure the curricular pathways to success, the students are going to grow and eventually bloom like a flower. So you need to have that curriculum that maybe or may not be mandated by the state, but if you have that clear curriculum, then you're going to have a clear pathway for which students need to follow in order for them to reach their goals. So the teacher needs to be able to communicate this to their students. That way their students are not left behind.
Number 3, create high-performance school cultures.
In my past experiences, I've been in classrooms where they include every culture in the classroom. For example, my teachers have read bilingual books. I think that there's no limit when it comes to learning about different cultures. It also helps the students bloom like a flower culturally by becoming aware of the world around them. 4, teacher and learner clarity. 5, student and teacher relationship.
Okay, I think it's important for the teacher to have a clear understanding relationship with the students. This helps the student have clear instructions. It makes the teacher and student relationship better. It creates a strong connection and trust with the teacher. The teacher will be aware of what type of teaching method each student learns best from. Teacher-student clarity enables class to run smoother and increase production. If a teacher gives instruction to his students and the students do not understand, then his students are A, not going to be able to carry out the task, or B, do the task the wrong way. And also, working together, teachers and students can create a learning environment in which learning and understanding can blossom like a flower.
6, specific corrective feedback.
I think feedback is the most important thing for students to receive. It shows that the teacher cares about the success for their students. It also helps the students grow and learn more from their mistakes. And like we said before, it's very important for students to know what they're doing right and wrong. That way they have a clear path towards success. Specific corrective feedback is not only important in school, but also in work. In a work environment, time is money. Therefore, employers need to give specific instructions to their employees on how they can do things better. Work done the right way is directly related to instruction and feedback.
Shake me down.
Get in the video.
Oh, we should start.
Oh, shoot.
No,
Alright,
brother.
so now I'll start.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In a work situation, okay.
I'm just kidding.
School
Yeah.
cultures. Okay.
And happen to have something bad happen.
Hey, yo, we only got one bar left, you know. Trying to do it big in the multicultural center, you know, trying to get this project done. You know, get an A on this thing, and then call it a wrap for the night. And then probably get some Chinese food after this, you know, because we hungry out here, you know what I mean? We hungry for that A, but we also hungry for that food, though. Peace.